What's up, guys? It's Big T Senpai, and I'm finally back with another video. Unfortunately, I didn't hit my goal of reaching rank 24 for Season 6 Go Battle League, but with this team right here that I recently put together at the very tail end of the season, I think I'm gonna hit. I would say at least rank 23, but I think I'm definitely going. I'm definitely good for Legend with this team. So right now I'm leading with Alolan Marowak, but I think going forward I'm gonna lead with Mew and use Alolan Marowak as my switch and Primeape as my safe switch. But without further ado, let's get into the video and you're gonna see just what makes this team so good and why I have such high hopes for it. So getting into the first battle, I'm leading with Alolan Marowak. It wasn't actually the best. Mew would have been a better lead. However, it's a pretty decent lead, and she switched out the Gardevoir into Altaria. Altaria is kind of a wall to this team because I don't have anybody that's going to hit it for super effective, so no ice, no rock. But the good thing about Alolan Marowak is that these Shadow Bones are going to be hitting Altaria pretty hard. They respect the first Shadow. They did not respect the first Shadow Bone. And the second Shadow Bone got the shield because they realized just how much the Shadow Bone damage is. And Alolan Marowak is really good with energy. You see we get to 3 Shadow Bones before we take out the Altaria. And Mew is just going to come in like a fucking wrecking ball. They did a really good safe switch. Really good sack swap into Meganium on that Surf. And Primeape is super glassy, so getting hit with a move like Frenzy Plant is just the end of his career. So Marowak into Bastiodon, a horrible lead for me. So I charge up energy, and then I swap into Mew. And they swap into Tropius. So Tropius is going to be grass and flying type. So the wild charge is going to be hitting for neutral because grass is strong against electric, but flying is not. But Mew is also crazy good with energy, so I get the 2 wild charges. And the reason I like Mew so much, when you get the 2 wild charges, one of them is guaranteed to take a shield. If you have 2 of them, you're either gonna, the other Pokemon is either gonna faint or you're gonna get shields out of them. So Marowak is back up against the Bastiodon. I hit him with a super effective Bone Club, which is still weak. I just go ahead and take that Stone Edge so I can get shield advantage, and so Primeape can just come in and farm down the Bastiodon. They come in with Jirachi. I hit Jirachi with a super effective Night Slash, and I really messed up because I let a Psychic go through right before I threw it. I could have gotten a Night Slash, get the shield, and then go into close combat. Would have hit for neutral damage because of the steel typing on Jirachi. So really good start for me. Alolan Marowak into Deoxys Defense. They swap out into their Vigoroth, which is excellent. And I knew they were going to throw a Bulldoze because they had so much energy. But Primeape's just going to counter them down. Right into a Night Slash on the Deoxys Defense. And then we get to another Night Slash because my whole team is just crazy good with energy. And we get to another Night Slash. And they respect that Night Slash. They counter me down. And here's the other good thing about Mew. His moveset is so diverse. And he's super... Mew is like the sidekick Pokemon Slayer. So any other sidekick Pokemon is going to be taking super effective damage from that Shadow Claw. Normal types and dark types are actually the bane of Mew's existence though. The Shadow Claws are doing essentially no damage. Surf does essentially no damage. Wild Charge hits hard, but it's not super effective, so you gotta hit 2. And they give up, saying as though they wouldn't have an answer for Mew. In this battle, I don't even feel the need to commentate on it. I feel like he was just... I don't know. A Shiny Pinsir lead I'm pretty sure he was just fucking around on this game, to be honest. Shadow Machamp. Even though I'm very strong against Shadow Machamp, I'll go ahead and shield that because I have all this energy and I just want to throw it at somebody. So they're going to be KO'd off of one Shadow Bone. So they shield everyone. I come in with Primeape and counter him down, and that's the match. So the crazy thing about Alolan Marowak into an Azumarill lead, it's not as bad as you might think. So the bubbles aren't going to be hitting super hard, and Fire Spin hits Alolan Marowak for neutral because of the Fairy typing and the Water typing. So Water type is strong against Fire, and Fairy is weak, so it's neutral damage. Once again, Altaria is so obstructive. What's the word? Obstructive, intrusive, so restrictive for my team because I have no direct answer for it. And almost every Pokemon on my team is just super glassy. But these counters are actually adding up really good against Altaria. And I get to a Night Slash. I don't want to take too much more damage from Dragon Breath. They come in with a Alolan Marowak, and lucky for me, I get to a Night Slash, which is going to be hitting for super effective damage. I come in with my Alolan Marowak, and then they swap to Azumarill, and I swap right into Mew. And Mew is just a bully to Alolan Marowak. I mean, excuse me, to Azumarill. I hit with the Wild Charge, and I'm pretty sure this is going to of course, it's going to KO. They come in with Marowak, and I can get right to Surf. Super effective damage. GG's to the opponent.